In today's video, I will show you the tour of our building and show you how everything is here and how everything looks like. And we will start from the main entrance directly behind me. So to get into the main entrance, you actually have to press the key fob, and then the doors will be automatically open for you, and you can also use the machine in there. So for the guests, they just dial our apartment number and then they get in. So as we come in this beautifully, nicely, well-conditioned area, we have the reception behind me and also the waiting area in here. If you're waiting on someone, it's really nice and really convenient to take a seat and just relax and stay in this very nicely air-conditioned area. And as we come in, we have our friend at the receptionist who is going to help us with any questions that we have, with any requests. So whenever you have guests coming over, you need to make sure that you send them a message and notify them about parking in the guest parking area. And also if you have any questions regarding the building management, your unit, anything else that goes wrong or right, you have to ask them. So they are the best people to help out. And we gradually walk into the mail room. So this is where the letters are. So this is the screen where they have like different announcements. They also have cameras around the whole building. So that is done for security reasons, and everything is being monitored 24/7. And the concierge is at their desk also 24/7. So this is the parcel room. This is where we would come in if we got a package or something. So as you come in, the lights turn on automatically, and you have this Luxor One service. So if you have a package, you can just scan your code in here, or you can enter the number that you get in your message. They also have a fridge here, so if you have like a food delivery, they will leave it for you in the fridge, nice and cold, to make sure that the products don't spoil. They also have this new service, which is Umber City. So if you are going outside and it starts to rain, we live in Vancouver, it rains pretty often here, so you can pay a deposit of $3 and get an umbrella and use it for 24 hours and then return it here or return it in any other spot that they have. And then after you come in, you get into the area with the elevators. So 2 elevators, one is currently being used for moving in, and the walls are protected by the fabric. So we are going to use this elevator that is used specifically for moving in, so it has some fabrics in here. So to go up, I just have to press my fob here and then go to the 19th floor. So this fob is programmed to go only to the 19th floor. You can only go to the floor you live on, and that's done for the security reasons as well. So this is our level 19. They have pretty similar designs on each floor, some pictures, and the floors are done in carpet here. So basically you have the feel as if you are in a hotel somewhere, which is pretty nice. And also the floors in the elevators are also carpet. This is the plan of the floor. So you have 4 apartments on the right side and then 2 apartments on the left side. So we'll go outside, we'll show you the guest parking, and we'll see how the outside, the exterior is. So when you drive in the driveway and then you gradually get into the building, you have to open up the gates. There are 3 gates total, and so you have just to click on one of the buttons here, the 3rd one, I guess, and then the gate starts to gradually open up, and only then can you drive and can cross. And then after you have driven through the gate, you have to wait for the gate to close. So this is one of the security measures, because you want to make sure that the gate gets closed and then nobody else can come in. So if people are not doing that, if they are not waiting for the doors to close, you can report those people and file a bylaw violation. and make sure that the car is reported, and the person will get a fine or will get a warning for not doing that. So our parking slot is on level 5, so that's we call it P5, parking level 5, and we have to drive a little bit. The building parking lot is kind of made in circles, so it's very round. You have to make a lot of turns here, and the maximum speed limit here is 10 kilometers per hour, so you cannot go over the limit. You have to drive very carefully and watch out for other vehicles and for passengers and for people coming in. So just want to make sure that you are driving with caution here. And we are getting close, so there are people in the parking in the driveway, so you just need to make sure that you do watch out. And there are other vehicles. So this is our parking slot. We have number 169 right here, and that's where we park our favorite Mini Cooper. And we are on level 5, so P5, parking level 5. And we have some neighbors out here on the right and some neighbors on the left, another Mini Cooper here. And here we have the door that leads directly to the elevators, which is like super simple. You come out that door, you get to your car, you go outside. So this is super easy. To get inside, I just have to push here. It's COVID time, so you're not trying to touch any buttons here, any door handles. And then this door leads you to the stairs and to the elevators. It has a magnet here. You have to scan your fob here, and then the light turns green. This means you can pass. At the moment, the door is being repaired, so it's currently held open. But normally it is locked, and you have to scan the fob to get in. Which is really nice because it's extra security, right? The person who doesn't have the fob has no way to get into the building. So this is really nice. So to get to the elevators, I'm just gonna push on the buttons, and then we'll come up and we'll show you the guest parking and the car wash. So this is the car wash area. The area is pretty small. It's like super small. You have to drive inside here. There is a tube where all the water goes, so this part. So you drive your car inside here, and then that's where you park. That's the zone. And it has a hose with the water. So to get the water going, you have just to press like that. And you can also connect your washing tools here. So we have the foam that connects to the tube. So they have some ground rules, and you have to leave this area clean. So if there's any foam, if there's any dirt, if there's any trash, you are supposed to clean up after yourself. So this is where my husband washes the car. This is where he spends a lot of time because we wash our car pretty often, and it's really cool we have this area in the house. So this is the gym area where people do work out and have their fitness activities and sports. So to get in here, I have to scan my fob again. So it's red, now I scan, it becomes green, and then I push the button to get the door open. So this one is really convenient. As you come in, there is a bathroom. You don't have to go back to your apartment. So the gym is pretty small. There is air conditioning inside the gym, so you can set the temperature that is comfortable for you to work out. And there is also a drinking water fountain here. So if you are feeling thirsty, there's drinking water. It's pretty good. So as you come into the gym, there's all kinds of equipment here. We'll try to get into the area here. So this is the patio. It's really nice for having different parties. If you have some company coming over, if you have some friends over and you want to make a barbecue or you want to have your birthday party, this is the best place to do it. You have to leave a $300 deposit to be able to use this area. And grill here. So this is very nice. You can wash your food here, your vegetables and whatever. They have a huge grill here. It's super clean. So one of the rules as you start using the amenities here, you have to make sure that you clean them up or either have a cleaning service that is going to clean everything up. So this is super clean, very nicely polished. This has some lights, additional lights, and then in the evening they light up the area in here. The couches, they take out the pillows and the couches so you can make yourself as comfortable as possible. And the best thing about this place is the view. So directly to the Cold Harbor, you have the most amazing view in the building here. So this is the brilliant view. You can take a look. On the left here, you can see the balconies are starting to line up. So this is one of the sides of the building, the apartments that have smaller balconies. So one of our windows is also facing this way, so we have one of those smaller balconies. And then on the other part of the house, they have bigger balconies, the one that's like a patio style balcony. So two types of the building we'll show you from the other side as well. So in here they have another conference space, so a huge plasma TV and a fireplace, an artificial fireplace, and some couches. And these are the pillows that they use for the space outside. Cooler, so if you are having some alcohol, some beverages that need to be cooled, you'd use that. And also a fridge, which is smaller. So a pretty nice area. Oh, and also a huge washing machine. So this is dishwasher, sorry. So you can sit either inside or outside, and this space is really nice. And you can have your lights here. So we'll go over to the first floor to show you the mailroom and the exterior of the house as well. This is the P1 level, so parking level 1. We get in and we walk from here directly to the guest parking. So basically, if you have guests over, if you have family over, you can have them park in the residential parking slots. So there are 5 slots for residential parking, and then these 3 slots are for commercial parking. So they have offices here, so commercial offices can park here. And after they come in, you have to make sure that you send a notification, a message to the concierge and register them. You have to include the type of the vehicle, the license plate number, and how many hours they are going to stay, and also your unit number, so that they know these are your guests and they can stay here. If you don't do those things, they have the company, which is Drake, and this company can evacuate your vehicle at your own expense. So you need to follow the rules strictly. So this is the bike storage room. We don't have bikes or scooters or anything, but for people who have bikes, they can park, they can leave their bikes here or in here in the designated areas. I'm just showing around the space. This is really convenient because a lot of people in Vancouver are using bikes or scooters to get to different places. So this room is really cool. So here we are by the residential garbage room. This is the room that we use for recycling our stuff. Also in Vancouver, if you want to recycle things like plastic bottles, like glass bottles, you get your bottle deposit back. But then things like cardboard, like paper, like containers, we recycle here. And this is a very nice chance to actually save our planet and help some way. So we do recycle, and that's what our family philosophy is, to try to save, to make this world a better place. So in this room we have different containers for storage. So the first one is containers. You can put like all kinds of containers here, plastic, paper, whatever. And then it has some additional posters here to make sure that people do understand which kind of containers go here. And then there's also another container, another slot for paper, so you have to crash the paper and then to make sure it's all done very seamlessly here. And then this is organics only, so basically the building provides you with some specific compostable bags, so the bags that compost by themselves, and then you have to put them in your food, you know, like the stuff that comes like directly, the organic stuff, right? Container here is only for flattened cardboard, right? So if you have like a huge box coming from Amazon or whatever, you have to crash the box to make sure it's nice and flat, and then only then can you throw it away here. This room also has cameras, so you are being monitored, like whatever you do here. So if you do something not by the rules, you will get reported. And then this other container is just for everything else. So the trash, the garbage that is not a container, a paper or food or cardboard, well, everything else will go here. So this is it for the recycling. Oh, and also the glass bottles. So glass bottles and jars will go here in this one. Hi, we are here in Cardero Street, the Cardero building built by BOSA developer. The building was originally built in 2020, and then in 2021 we moved in here, so we are the first people to live in our unit. And the building is super new with air conditioning, with all the conveniences that you need. And this is the driveway to go to the main parking. The building has 26 floors. Our unit is on floor 19, and the floors from this side, you can see the offices.